back. It's your girl Spice, and I'm coming at you with a new segment called Spice's Dish. It's where I give you my opinion, my take, my advice, tips on things I see on the internet. So I was scouring the internet the other day, and I was specifically on Twitter, and I saw some questions that were like, I have questions to your questions, and I'm gonna try to answer. So they come from different sources, which I'll make sure I give them credit. But if you guys have any questions or need advice, please feel free to hit me up at spicelife81@gmail.com. I'll put that right here. And you can send your questions in and we can chit chat about it, because really, we're just gonna gab, we're gonna dish, we're just gonna give out our information and get the conversation started. So let's get into the video. All right, so this first question is not even really, it's interesting. So it's from 6 Brown Chicks. If you guys don't follow them on Twitter, I just started following them and they have the craziest threads. Now, I will say I don't really understand Twitter that much, but in 2020, I'm going to conquer it and make that my thing. So this is the question from 6 Brown Chicks. Here we go. Bestie always is there for me, but not lately. She was supposed to help me move. She faked sick. Her ex came through to help instead, and now he lives here.
Oh, hell no!
And suddenly she wants to hang out around us all the time. I caught them flirting. I'm trying to build with him, but she's in the way. What do I do?
Are they about to fight?
What do you mean you're trying to build with him? You already said he was your bestie's ex. Girl code. You don't touch that. The fact that you let him live there, I hope she approved that, because that's a strike on you already. And second, if you are trying to get with him, that's a triple threat right there. You got the 2 strikes. You struck out. And if she finds out, that just makes you ill. I get the fact that she might have been flaking on you and he came through and rescued you at a time that you needed help. But girl, we all know you do not get to have sloppy seconds with your homegirl's dude. Especially you started it out saying it was your bestie. It ain't just some Rudy Poo you see around. Don't be like that. That's ugly. I'm gonna give you the trash stamp. Because we don't play that. All right, so this is another one from 6 Brown Chicks. Let's see what they have to say. Dating him exclusively for 1 year. He said we needed to talk about housing, so I assumed he wanted to talk about me moving in. Nope. He informed me that another woman was moving in to help him pay bills. Also, because of his new job, I couldn't call him after 8.
Boy, if you don't get...
What? So I popped up at 8:30. That's what I'd have done. Popped up at 8:30 without calling, and I knocked on the door. She was there, pregnant and confused as to why I was at her fiance's house. He told her I was a stalker. Threatened to call the police. I walked away. He's still texting me. I still love him. Help. Girl, you do need help. That's crazy.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
But the fact that the man called you an actual stalker to his pregnant fiance, and you have not blocked his number, and you did not blow up the spot and tell her what was going on, I would have been blown that spot up.
You are really dumb. For real.
You have the nerve to call me a stalker?
Really, nigga?
Really? First of all, any man that tells you he can't talk to you after 8:30, you already know that is a red flag. He's a loser. There's another woman, there's a baby, there's a wife, there's something. There's no job that's gonna keep you from calling me, making me call you after a certain time of night. That's a red flag. Also, when a man doesn't ask you to move in, but another woman because she's gonna help him pay bills, but you've been with him for a whole year, for one, I don't think you just have to live with him. But it seems like the conversation would have happened like, babe, I'm needing a little help. Do you think we're at that point when we can move in? I don't know. Like, do you want to go in on this with me? Or, like, you're not going to tell me after she done moved in. Like, that's not going to work. And for one, you're not about to have no other woman living with you unless she's blood relative. Sorry, I just don't see how that works. I could see it working if I came into the scene and you were already doing that and it was your bestie or whatever. I could see still having a problem with it, but maybe learning the 2 of y'all's relationship and kind of learning that it's cool, if it's cool. But even still, I'm giving you the side eye. I'm giving you a serious dose of the side eye. And the side mouth. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, because I'm not stupid. But clearly you might be, baby girl. The fact that he had the nerve to threaten to call the police on you and you still accepted his text, girl, bye. I'm giving you and him the trash stamp.
Trash!
Y'all is out of here. Get out. And then before you left him alone, I would tell the baby mama everything. Because she didn't have to be a victim in this, but since you want to tell folks that I'm stalking you and she really thinks that, you're getting exposed. Sorry, that's just how it's happening. I'm telling. Okay, so this next one is from r/legal advice. So it says, if it helps, I'm in the state of Michigan and a freshman in college. So this has happened to me about 4 times now. Sometimes when I do my laundry, I come back and it's obvious my laundry has been messed with. Y'all, when I was in college and that happened, that was a fighting offense. Like, I could cut you and get fully away with it because you don't touch my stuff. The first time I threw my clothes in the dryer, and when I came back, my clothes were in my laundry basket, but all my panties were unfolded and draped on top of my other clothes. The second time it happened, I found all my bras and panties folded inside of my laundry basket. All of my other clothes were still in the dryer. The third and fourth time it happened was just like the first case. The security guard let me go through security footage and I saw there was a dude messing with my underwear, but he was wearing a hoodie and we couldn't see his face. Ooh, that is, I want to know if this can go anywhere. Technically, he isn't stealing anything. He's just grabbing and looking at my panties. So I'm not sure it's illegal. And I want to know if I have a case before I pursue anything. Also, I know the best way to stop this is to wash my laundry, but my schedule is always very busy and I don't have time to sit for 2 hours in the laundry room. Make the time. You need to make the time. First of all, I don't know if you can do anything legally, honestly, because he ain't done a crime. He ain't stole it. It ain't like he's putting his face in your panties. I don't know if he is or not, but either way, it's not a crime. What you need to do is settle this like they did back in the day. Catch his little... Watch my mouth, bring it down, because I'm getting riled up. I'm thinking about, if this is me, I'm about to hurt somebody. With my homeboys, we're gonna roll up on you and whoop that. So, what you do is you make sure you are only washing your clothes when you have time to monitor them. Because listen, I did this, the same similar thing happened to me in college. We had what they call these peepers, and I was in a co-ed dorm. So guys would be on one side of the hall and girls on the other side. We had our own separate bathrooms and everything. But you, at least once a year, you'd get a guy who was caught peeping in on girls in the shower. What they did is we told the guy friends that we knew, and everybody was kind of monitoring the situation, and one day they caught him and took him to the stairwell. I ain't gonna say what happened in that stairwell, but I will know that guy never peeped on us again. That's what you need to do. Round the crew.
Regulators, mount up.
All right, guys, that's the end of the first segment of Spice's Dish. I hope you enjoyed it. I wanted to do something a little different, so I'm gonna keep these going. If you guys ever see things that are interesting that you want me to respond to, please email me or tag me on Instagram or Twitter. I'll make sure I leave all of that contact information down here somewhere. And I will be back to see you guys again. Thanks so much. Let me know. Give me some feedback. What do you think about these things? I'd love to hear your feedback, so let me know. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.